Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy JohnTheJedi here, welcome back. Now, first things first, if you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe. We just hit 200 subscribers, so thank you very much, you just reached my goal. We're trying to get to 1,000 now by the end of the year, so help us get there, and if click that subscribe button down below, just do it, it's free, you might as well. But getting into this video, like you see in the title and the thumbnail, it is a patch notes news video. There's been quite a lot of balances and map updates and stuff like that, but I'm gonna get straight into it with gameplay and balance. The melee damage, melee attacks now inflict double the damage per hit to destructibles, including Sage's barrier and Heaven's metal double doors. And they decided to say why as well. They said there wasn't enough options during low econ rounds such as the first round and right after switching sides to combat Sage's barrier orb. Our intent is to add a high risk, high reward method for players to interact with her wall while still being able to take it down no matter their loadout. This is actually very good because very early when Sage just throws out a wall mid, maybe in what's a split I think it's called, the one with like the ropes in the map. When she throws it down mid and you just can't get through, so you can't rotate to break it. That's kind of annoying. But yeah, that's a very good balance in my opinion. Next is Ray's got a nerf. So she's reduced paint shells from 2 to 1, so there's only 1 grenade. That's really nice. Paint shells now have a kill reset, requiring players to get 2 kills to refresh the cooldown. That is very useful. That's a lot like Jet's dash. They tuned and adjusted audio for paint shells, blast pack, and showstopper so that they'll be easier to hear in hectic scenarios. So like in massive gunfights and stuff like that, you'll be able to hear the grenades and stuff like that easier, which is a very good fix. That's very good. Fixed an edge case where the secondary cluster of paint shells would explode quicker than intended. They now have a minimum duration before exploding. So I'm guessing now it's going to be easier to learn how much time you have before you could get obliterated by her paint shells, which is it's going to be very good. They explained this as well. They said Razor's goal is to be a highly threatening duelist that punishes enemies posted in predictable positions, but we felt like her cluster grenades and their number were creating overly oppressive scenarios. Also, players should be supplied proper gameplay information and audio cues on all of Razor's abilities didn't match their threat, so we changed the audio of each. For example, when the showstopper is equipped or fired from a distance, players should be able to clearly identify and interpret the threat. Now, Sage has also been changed. Jumping into the next one, her slow orb now also slows the airspeed of players in the zone, so basically that's going to sort of counter Jet being able to just dash up and over it. Players can now walk through the slow orb without making noise, so there's going to be no indication, which is kind of weird as to why they've done that. No indication that people are going to be in the slow field, so you're going to have to like kind of gamble to see if there is anyone in there or not, so it's going to be more attack heavy. Unless obviously you see someone and then you know they're in there. And then they explain this as well. They say players were able to circumvent too much of Sage's slow orb by bunny hopping through the zone. Want the minimum slow amount to be a bit more consistent with all movement in the zone while still allowing for bunny hopping and walking to provide a slight benefit to traversing the zone. Also, we feel like adding a stealthy yet slow way to move through the field brings more to playing against the zone and a bit more uncertainty for Sage, since she can't necessarily hear people who move through it. And there's been a couple map updates as well, but we'll get onto that in a minute. That slow change is going to be very interesting because a lot of people just straight away throw out their wall, throw out their slow, and then just leave. Or if they throw out the wall and they're being aggressive, they normally throw down their slow so the enemy can't like quick peek, so they can quickly jump around and just pop them. It's going to be very interesting to see what the pros do with that. Map updates. Several exploits fixed on Bind, Heaven, and Split. So there's a couple exploits that have been changed in every single map. The Split, so Orb moved from B mid to B main. So that's going to be very interesting to see if it does get used more, because more often than not people just smoke mid and then get that orb, but then they die getting that orb. So the intent is to alleviate some pressure from mid and provide more incentive for players to control B main. B is very rarely pushed in Split. I notice in every game that I've played so far, Split is very rarely like a B heavy map. It's normally A gets rushed, because B is very easy to hold down, but only if you know the spots, obviously. So the quality of life has been changed as well. They reduced the outbound network traffic from client for players running at high frames per second, which doesn't affect me because I can't run at high frames per second, but it may affect some of you guys. Some ISPs and network setups were throttling game traffic, impacting gameplay by causing large spikes in network latency as FPS increased, and no impacted gameplay or responsiveness, which is pretty cool. And then there's a couple bug fixes as well. They fixed a rare server crash caused by packets occasionally being corrupted by some players' networks. Cypher's spy cam can no longer use weapons. I didn't even know it could use weapons, to be honest. Fixed a bug where footstep audible range would sometimes not appear on the minimap. I never even knew that was a thing, to be honest, but yeah, those are all the changes that have come with the latest patch towards Valorant, guys. Patch is 0.47. If you did like this video and it did help you with all the new information, make sure to smash that like button. More videos like this are going to be coming out with each patch. There are going to be some funny moments and stuff like that are coming out soon, but that's a little teaser for you guys. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Hit that notification bell to get notified when I go live and when I upload. As of this video being up, I am probably live, so come check me out. But I normally stream every day around the same time anyway. Click here for my latest Valorant video, and click here just for my latest upload. I hope everybody is staying safe right now. It is crazy out there, but I hope you're not affected by everything that is going on. But yeah, everybody stay safe, everybody stay awesome. I will see you all in the next video.